Alright, so welcome back to another video, man. And if you've been following the NBA just the past week or so, then you would see there's been a lot of drama with the Portland Trailblazers and Damian Lillard. And reports have come out that Dame wants to play with Ben Simmons. Now, what does that mean for the NBA? We're going to talk about it. So don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm going to let y'all know my opinion. Y'all let me know y'all opinion. We just going to hop straight into some news because this is getting crazy. So let's just say Damian Lillard does want to play with Ben Simmons. What does this actually mean for the NBA? Well, in my opinion, honestly, I don't think it means anything because this Ben Simmons stuff and Damian Lillard stuff, the trade for Ben Simmons, and it's just like nothing has ever progressed with the Ben Simmons trade. So that's Dame can say he wants to play with Ben Simmons, but Dame has been a player that's been dedicated to the Portland Trailblazers and has given it his all. And he said plenty of times that he wants some changes. So in the offseason, Neil O'Shea, the former GM who was recently fired, didn't do anything. So it makes sense to say Dame says this would happen from Dame, but I just don't see the trade ever happening. It's just all talk. And Dame had went on Twitter to shoot down these rumors and say it was pretty much capped. So I don't really think it means anything for the league. But if it does happen, that means CJ McCollum's probably getting traded. So it all started when Shams had reported that, after Neil O'Shea has been fired, it's kind of like what's next for the Portland Trailblazers. And it comes in this tweet of Tommy Beer saying, in recent weeks, sources say Lillard has grown frustrated with the team's play and tensions appear to be on the rise between the players and Chauncey Billups. Now, there have been rumors and reports before that Chauncey Billups has probably lost the locker room. And it just comes to show that the Portland Trailblazers organization in general, in my opinion, is just in shambles right now. They're losing. Dame's having a down year, and it's just a lot going on. And then that follows up with a tweet, well, a reply to the tweet of Tommy Beers that Dame had liked. The tweet says, "When y'all gonna learn not to report this stuff if it ain't said directly from Dame?" And Dame liked the tweet and replied, "These MFs love drama too much." So that kind of goes to show that Dame is just downplaying all of this because he's saying this is cap. And I kind of believe him, but I can kind of see all this information coming out being true. The thing about wanting to play with Ben Simmons and just the reports of Chauncey Billups and losing his locker room after Chauncey Billups is going out to the press and just talking about his team, about the starters needing inspiration from the bench. He's never seen nothing like that. And in my opinion, it's just like they need to make something happen. Like, I know Dame said he wants to do what Giannis did, stay home, stay humbled, and get Portland a championship. But in my opinion, it's just not going to happen at all. So I'm going to hop into an article by Bleacher Report and see, because like, they drew up a trade, included Ben Simmons and CJ McCollum. So I kind of want to see what they're talking about, give my opinion on it. So we're going to hop straight into that. All right. And so here's the article I'm talking about. The title is Portland Trailblazers win the Ben Simmons sweepstakes. Now, Ben Simmons, we don't know what's going on with Ben Simmons, so that's for another discussion, another topic. But I can see Ben Simmons in Portland. Like, that's been a long rumored trade ever since the offseason. We knew Ben Simmons wasn't coming back, and we knew Dame wanted some defensive help on his team. So CJ McCollum and Ben Simmons has been in trade talk for almost the entire offseason to this day. So it's only right that, like, if this trade does happen, it's good to get Dame some help, because like I can only see this trade happening if Dame continues to push his narrative that he wants things to change, because he said in the offseason and nothing has changed yet. So if this trade happens, that's good for them. But we're gonna hop into it, see what Bleacher Report think the trade should be like. So first off, they said the Portland Trailblazers to get Ben Simmons, okay. And then 76ers to get CJ McCollum, Nazir Little, a future first round pick, top 3 protected. Okay, so we knew CJ McCollum was gonna be the main part of this trade. I didn't know Nazir Little was, well, I guess now that he's been playing, the season has been going on, and he has been playing decent, he's going to have a bright future. So I can see them wanting to get that extra help. And I can see Ben Simmons and Dame together. Dame is the leading scorer. He's that guy on the team, and Ben Simmons is his secondary hand. Go-to defensive player. Give Dame a break, chill on defense. And Ben Simmons can be that star. So, and then I can also see CJ McCollum coming in, like, being a lot more impactful with Joel Embiid, giving Joel like another scoring star that could really help get the Sixers over the top, because the Sixers are always going to be a good team. Let's not get that wrong. Joel Embiid, potential MVP one day. So I could definitely see CJ McCollum coming in there and doing big things. Him. Now the thing about that is, if he gets traded to the Sixers, that creates the problem that the Portland Trailblazers are having. CJ and Dame doesn't play defense. Now Seth Curry is a decent defender, but it's kind of the same thing with him and CJ on the court. That would be kind of the same thing. But then there's Joel Embiid to hold it down. Like I said, it's pretty much been Portland. I can see him going to Portland. The Blazers need defense in the worst kind of way, because like when Chauncey Billups came into that coaching job, it was like, okay, he has his defensive scheme that's going to help us out. It's going to help us get W's and wins. But they're almost dead last in defense this year, and I don't think Chauncey Billups is going to be the head coach. Not too much longer. I would say probably by All-Star weekend he's probably out of here. You know what I mean? Because it's just a lot going on. Dame's not happy. The team's not happy with him, and the reason they brought him in is with defense, and they're still one of the worst teams on defense in the league. So multiple sources have told Atlanta that Lillard would like to play with Philadelphia 76ers three-time All-Star Ben Simmons. Shams reported the Trailblazers league's worst defense. That's crazy. Yeah, they're the worst defense in the league. Like second to worst defense in the league, probably the worst at this point, because they did lose last night, but credited. Dame wasn't playing, and so wasn't CJ. So the Sixers against CJ McCollum would give them that second like scoring star, like I mentioned earlier, to go on with Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris, and Tyrese Maxey is really coming in. But the Portland Trailblazers again, Ben Simmons, I could see this potentially them. I mean, like, they're still going to be not fighting for the playoffs. Well, I would say if they get Ben Simmons now and he decides to play, they could probably make the play in. At this point, if Dame has started off rough this year, but he's going to get back in he's been playing decent before he was hurt. So I could definitely see CJ McCollum going to the Sixers, blossoming even more, and Ben Simmons finally being happy, in a new organization, new fit, because sometimes that's all it is a player needs a new place to go, just a new fit. And I could definitely see Dame and Ben Simmons doing their thing in Portland. So I kind of want to see what happens, but like I said before, honestly, I don't think anything is going to come of this trade, because it's just so much going on, and Dame needs to get out. Like, if this trade doesn't happen, Dame needs to get out of Portland. So y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, I gave y'all my opinion. We looked into the trade. We found out what's been going on. So Trailblazers fan, give me y'all opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'm gonna just catch y'all in the next video. We out of here.